It's a heartbreaking incident, the crash of the Air India Dreamliner. These events are rare, but when they happen, they shake global aviation.
Absolutely. What strikes me most is how fast information and misinformation spreads after a crash. Social media can often outpace official reports, which adds confusion.
True. It's one thing to want answers, but speculation before facts can be harmful. Aviation accidents are incredibly complex.
Exactly. People often look for a single cause, but it's almost never that simple. It takes months, even years of investigation to understand what really went wrong.
Speaking of complexity, this was the first in-flight hull loss for the 787, right? That's significant given the aircraft's strong safety track record.
Yes. The Dreamliner's been a flagship model, high-tech, efficient, and generally very reliable. There was only one other total loss, but that was on the ground due to a battery issue.
And in this case, it happened during flight. That's a serious deviation from its record. Makes you wonder, was it mechanical, procedural, or human error?
That's the million-dollar question. Some initial chatter pointed to flap settings, but from what I've read, the 787 has extensive protections against configuration mistakes.
Like takeoff configuration warnings and the auto-gapping feature for slats. It's designed to protect the aircraft from stalling by adjusting the wing's airflow automatically.
Right. Plus, the flight control systems are highly automated. If something had gone wrong, mechanically, there would have been layers of alerts and redundancies.
Some are pointing to the mode control panel setup. If the altitude or flight mode wasn't properly configured during descent, it could lead to some dangerous outcomes.
That's very plausible. Imagine if the flight computer was misled about the aircraft's expected descent profile. That could cause automation to behave unpredictably.
And there are airlines that program approach altitudes to match runway elevation. If that wasn't reset correctly, it might have confused the flight systems.
Exactly. These kinds of details, while small, can have massive consequences in critical phases like final approach.
It's sobering. You realize how aviation is both extraordinarily safe and incredibly fragile at the same time when multiple small issues stack up.
That's the essence of it. The margin for error is razor thin. And even though speculation can help professionals theorize, the final word must come from a proper investigation.
So we wait. But as we do, it's important to honor the fact that there were lives lost. Every data point in this story came at a human cost.
Well said. Hopefully, the findings will help prevent future tragedies and maybe teach us all a little more about the delicate machinery behind flight.